Welcome to the video, everyone. My name's Alex. I'm one half of the Honest Entrepreneurs. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please do so. We are two fellas originally from England, and we're now living in Barcelona. Today's a bit of a different video because this is something that we wanted to start, and we're calling this Honest Moment. So the idea is that we're just going to kind of do a bit of a unscripted sort of conversation on different topics. And I'm in Barcelona at the moment in this like cool little sort of park. They play this like bowls game here usually. But yeah, the point of today's video, apart from kicking off this series, and let me know what you think of the style and everything, but the point of today's video is I wanted to talk about the main thing that I've learned from Amazon FBA and over the past few years that's probably changed my life for the better in kind of like the most positive way, and that thing is mindset and adopting a growth mindset. And there's actually a book that I'll put a little screenshot on the screen of here that I read a couple of years ago as I was getting into Amazon FBA, and it really sort of changed my mindset and my approach to things. And essentially the idea is that things happen in life because you put the work in and you put the consistent effort in, and they don't happen in life because of luck or because of predetermined sort of skill or ability. And I think it's one thing that once I learned that in like my late 20s, and you know, I read this book and I started doing Amazon, is it changed my life in a lot of different ways. You know, it changed my relationships, it changed how I viewed things and how I approach things. And the one thing that I got the most from FBA was just kind of learning that there's constantly ups and downs with absolutely everything. When I first started Amazon, it was just so difficult, you know, because I didn't really know what I was doing, and I was constantly making mistakes. And back then I took it so seriously, and my first product failed and I felt like a bit of a failure. But the more that I did it, the more my mindset changed towards having this growth mindset. I realized that I was always going to have small failures and setbacks, but everything in the end just improves and gets better slowly when you keep going and you learn from the mistakes that you've made, and it's all part of the journey. And I know it's a little bit cheesy, but it's one thing that I just really have learned over the past couple of years. And it's the same, as I said, with my relationships, with everything that I approach now. I approach it with the mindset of, if other people are doing this, it just means that they've put more work in than I have. And I don't think that people have got luckier, or they've had a better chance, or you know, they've been born into money or whatever it is, because those are just excuses. And what I've learned is no matter what, it all comes down to the amount of effort that you put in. So yeah, if you've not read this book, I would recommend reading it. It's by a lady called Carol Dweck. And it basically just teaches you the advantages to having a growth mindset, and to thinking that the world kind of is your oyster if you approach things in the right way. And yeah, I remember in the beginning with Amazon, like I said, I struggled. I started on my own, and then I teamed up with Tom, and we've had a lot of setbacks. We've had our account banned, we've had products fail, we've lost money, you know, all of these things. But like every single time it happens, we sort of turn around and pick ourselves up and just carry on and just keep learning and keep an open growth mindset. And it's amazing what it can do for your life and your business if you just adopt that mindset. And when you speak to people, you can see people that have a growth mindset. They don't limit themselves to thinking that, you know, things are down to chance or whatever. They realize that it's all about how much effort you put in. So yeah, this is the first of the kind of Honest Moment series that I wanted to do. Hopefully Tom will get on board and do some as well. But if you liked it, subscribe to the channel and give us a like, and I'll probably try and do one of these every week maybe or so. I'm still kind of getting used to recording, having people sort of like look at me like I'm a weirdo. But yeah, and I'm actually moving to Asia at the end of, well, the middle of October. So I want to try and bring some cool content from like me working on the business over there, and working remotely with Tom, and you know, building an FBA business and all of that stuff. So yeah, subscribe to the channel if you want to see a bit more of that. See you in the next one.